Well, hello everybody. Welcome back to the channel and the shower, the continuing saga, whatever, of the shower installation. So, I was going to do a total recap. I will in a way as we go along, but there's tons of videos. It has been months and months and months and months and months since I've done anything to the shower. But I do have a 95% decisions on how to finish out the shower. So I've done so much research and looking, and I've come to a decision. I was going to put like a wainscoting board that's PVC, which I still may do that, but probably not, because I found a board that dimension wise it's 4x8, just like a sheet of plywood, and it's a 1/4 inch thick, I believe. Yeah, I believe it's 1/4 inch thick, but it's PVC. It's just totally smooth, and 4x8 sheet. I believe this is 48 right here. I forgot to bring my tape measure. I do need to double check that though, because I could put a joint, but I'd have to get a piece of trim, which I could do. I was hoping to make it all just smooth though. You know, this is definitely less than 4 foot. This is definitely less than 4 foot, and we're not 8 foot tall. So I can cut a sheet and put the whole thing on the wall. And then it's a smooth finish, which is what we want. So let's just say I'm going to use that board because I'm here videoing right now. What I'm going to end up doing is putting I'm either going to do a 1/4 inch plywood over top of this, and then put the other board over top of that, or I'm going to get a piece of real thin that's 1/8 inch thick, it's a Luan board, to put on there, and then put the board on top of it. The Luan will be a whole lot more expensive, because that's the only thing about this PVC board. It is not cheap. I was hoping to do everything as cheap as we can. We've gone back and forth with different things, but I really like the look of this board. I showed Robin and she really liked it. It'll be easy cleanup, and it's waterproof. So the price we're just going to have to deal with. The good part is we don't need that many pieces. It looks like 1, 2, 3 full sheets will do it, because we'll have scrap we cut off the top that we can use on the sides here. That it should work. Or we could get 4 sheets and do the ceiling too, because the ceiling I hadn't really decided on yet. There's a ceiling where you could just about put green board up there and paint it. You could do that, because if we use that PVC board on the top part, we would have to screw it on, which we can. I'd probably just pre-drill my holes, and then put a screw in. Probably use galvanized so it wouldn't rust, and then put a little dab of caulk over top of it, and then if we need to paint it, which we could paint it anyway, if we wanted to. So that is one of the things we're going to do. So hopefully in this video, I'm not going to be doing the board yet, but I may do the subboard walls. I would just need this here and here. This wall here, I could probably get away with just bringing it down, and without anything. That's what it looks like anyway. I just glue it because I'm going to be gluing these boards on anyway. I could probably use a little bit of brad nail on it, and like I said, just take a piece of caulk and put it over top of it, and that will work just fine. So I'm going to figure that out as I go along. So in this video, what I'm going to be doing is putting my water valves on and get them hooked up. After I make sure, I may have to bring this out a little bit further. So if I do that, I will have to cut these boards, cut this board, take it off, cut it, and so I can bring this out a little bit. Because right now I think I've got it just set for 1/2 inch drywall, or yeah, I believe it is 1/2 inch drywall. So by all means, it should be all right, you know, 1/4 inch, 1/2 inch. But sometimes those measurements aren't exactly what they should be. I'm thinking if it's sunk in the wall just a little bit, it should be okay. But I'll check all that out. So that's the plan on this video. Getting water valves on, get my plumbing finished here. I'll test it out, make sure it's not leaking, and then hopefully get my plywood going on. So let's get to it. I forgot something here. I forgot that I was going to change out my vent because the one outside is leaking. I'll show you that here in a minute. But I also forgot that I put foam spray in here, and my air duct stops right here. So I'm going to try to change just the outside, the cover vent, and leave the duct in there. So let's go check that out. All right, let me get up closer here. This is the vent that I put on, and what it was doing, now I still got to take this off, but with the angle of it, it's not exactly 90 degrees. It's kind of back a little bit like that, and water was, when it rained pretty good, instead of just a light rain, a heavy rain, it was getting down from the top side. It was coming down under the cover, and it was going into the vent itself and leaking water through the vent. So I had to get that fixed before I put the ceiling on, obviously. So come back down here. I found this at the same place I bought the other vent, but I didn't see it before. It's all one piece. So water, and I'll put a bead of caulk. As I was saying before my battery ran down, it's all one piece, so water won't be able to leak in behind the cover. Even if it does leak here, it's just going to drip down the side of the house. So, but I'm going to put a bead of caulk on the top side of it anyway after I get it all installed. So let's get her installed. That's great. Right off the bat, wrong size. May have to get a knife. I put it on the bottom. Well, she's in there pretty good with that phone. This to go in. Well, I know I can. It's gonna be a little tricky. That right there. I know what I'm doing. I'm getting that 2x4. Oh no, that's fun. Not bad. Shaving it off as I go. Now, see if I can get some screws to go back in here. Oh yeah. This will be much better. A little crooked. This daggone branch. Needs to be trimmed back anyway. And I'm just gonna my caulk just needs to go across the top here. About out. Wouldn't that be something if I ran out of caulk? Put it this way, I would not be surprised if I ran out of caulk. All right, let me show you close up. Hopefully my battery doesn't run down again. All right, this is so much better fit. Has a little squirrel cage on the bottom, which that's not gonna keep bees out, but, and there's the flapper. And that snaps shut. And it's a whole lot better fit. It's got me a bead of caulk along the top here. That should do the trick. All right, so we are now going to go on the inside and finish hooking it up. Okay, I got it all reinstalled, tie wraps on there, got it in place. Now let's go see if it's working outside. All right, let's see here. Oh my goodness, she's working perfect. It's all the way open. Good airflow. Excellent. The other one actually wouldn't open up that far. Alrighty, now onto the walls. Okay, I got a slight problem, but I'd mention it. I figured it might happen. Is my finished wall, put my board down here, my finished wall is supposed to come out flush with this faceplate right here. This faceplate comes off before this comes off before I put my faceplate on. But anyway, so my finished wall is supposed to be right here. And mind you, I did this. I can't remember how long ago. So when I put this plywood up here, you can see that's coming flush. And if I put my board that I'm wanting to get to put on here, it's going to be another 1/4 of an inch out, I believe. So this plywood I thought was 1/4 of an inch, but it measures 3/8 of an inch. So I'm going to do, because I really don't want to take all this apart. I mean, I guess I could and cut this off and bring it out exactly where I need it. But I also, before I do all that, I want to measure exactly how thick that PVC board is. It says it's 1/4 of an inch, but who knows? And if I can get, I've got to buy. That's another problem. Well, that's not a problem. Just an issue for this moment is I don't have enough plywood to do all of this. I have to buy some more. So if I could get 1/4 inch plywood, that's what I'm going to do instead of 3/8. I don't think I can. I think 3/8 is small as I'm going to be able to get. So if that's the case, I'll just have to remount that, which is no problem. It's just, you know, taking a couple steps back. And I can't get my plywood or the PVC board because Robin has the pickup truck. She's doing a festival. So I was hoping that I had enough plywood down there to do most of this, but I don't. So first step is to see what kind of plywood I can get. So I may, if I can't get anything thinner than 3/8, I'll have to redo that board right there. concrete bags. All right, we're back from the store. This is the next day, next afternoon, and finally got to the store to get my plywood. So I'm gonna get my sawhorses set up, and then we'll go inside and take some measurements and get the plywood on the wall. I'm gonna do the wall closest to the toilet first. It's gonna need to be 78.5 high. And then 34.5 wide. There. Sound like somebody using a chainsaw down the road there. One of the poles that got taken out by a tree was right across the road from us. And we're just now getting down to cleaning it up. It was a pretty good sized tree. Fell directly on the pole down there. It has a transformer on it. Alright, so I'll cut the width first. Or I mean the length first. Get this adjusted to the right height. Where's that? There it is. And here we go. I leave just a little bit of a gap at the top so I don't have to hammer it in there. Remember, this is the backing board for what I'm going to be putting on my finished product. All right. right. Ooh, that's a messy job. All right, let's go see what it looks like. Huh. Looks like I'm gonna have to take off some here. Yeah, because I'm not going to be able to go all the way to the edge because of the way the shower is designed. So I've got to try this. Up here is all right. I got to figure out the bottom there. So what I'm going to do is I'll put a line there. I'll put a line. Might just be able to take I'll put this as top. Hopefully, yeah, that's all right. It's down here at the bottom where it's going to be not good. There. I think that'll be enough. And then get a happy medium here. Say right there. I probably need one up here. One there. And I'll draw a straight line on that and give it a cut. All right, I hope this camera's getting a good shot because I didn't have time to get it pointed on the exact angle I needed it. I got her in there now. Believe I'm thinking that this is not squared right. Plus, like I mentioned, part of the shower wall kept me from going all the way over. But this will be just fine. So we'll get it screwed in here and then we will proceed to the next wall. I need to be on that side. Oh. Okay, guys. Wow, it was fun getting that piece in here. Right as I was starting to get it in here, I heard my battery run out on my camera. So I just kept on going. Got it screwed in. I did forget that the bottom of this existing trailer wall, it had a water leak at one time. It's not leaking now. But the wall on part of it is rotted out. So when you go to screw into it, you can see my don't know if maybe you can see my foot pushing it in. So I'm going to get some longer screws, and hopefully they'll bite a little bit more, a little bit higher up, and draw it in. It's okay over here, and over here it's facing out. But what I'm planning on is my PVC board is going to come down right in front of this, so it'll be sitting like this. So, and the same on this side. Put the board up here, ply board up here, and then it come down on top. Well, we're getting closer. Got that on, that on. I got my vent redone, so I can do the ceiling now. I don't know yet. We still don't know if we're going to put green board up there and paint it, or if we're going to use the same PVC board. I'm checking into it. I've been looking a little bit on it, and from everything I'm reading right now, you're not supposed to use it for ceiling. But I think we're just going to have it in the shower here. If I do use it, I probably will just screw it right to the. No, I probably won't. I'll probably put plywood up there. I've got enough to do it, and glue it the same way, but I'll have to screw it and then caulk the screws, which I may end up doing anyway. See how the liquid nail's sticking. Should stick okay. And then my shower valve wall, I can't do it today anyway because I've still got to do my water lines. This will be the next video. We'll be starting right here. But this is my 1/4 inch plywood. This is supposed to be the face of your wall right here. That's what it says right there. That's how I know. So this 1/4 inch, I'm going to take this. I did measure the board while I was there at the box store, the Lowe's, and it is exactly 3/8, just like it says. So I'm going to take this 3/8 plywood, a piece of it, and screw it to here. So when I cut this board and bring this out, I can do it. I'll just do it all at one time, and then after I get that reset, I'll hook my water lines up. I'm going to be putting some valves on here. I've been contemplating. I'm going to be putting the FRP board on the outside here. I may just put my valves in where I can get to them, make a handhole down low here by the floor. I like having shutoffs on everything instead of having to go out, pull my underpinning, and turn my water off. So if I want to work on my shower, or the shower leaks, or whatever, I could just unscrew those screws and reach in and turn it off. Alright, so that's about it on the update. I do encourage you, if this is the first one you've seen, I've got, shoot, I don't even remember now, 6 or 7 at least other videos, starting from the demo of the tub to right now. It's just been, I have not been able to get to this for many months. So we're going to get back on it. I'm hoping to have this done before winter, because I got to do most of my work outside because there's nowhere to work inside the trailer here. These boards didn't have to be cut too precise because it's just a backer board for my liquid nail to stick to. But the next cut needs to be right. I still need to see the best way they want you to cut it, recommended way, because those boards, they are 4x8, but they are $83 a piece. So, but I only need, I know I need 3. If you do the ceiling, probably 4. So I can buy 2x2s, but I don't want a seam. The ceiling can almost be done in 2x2. It's about almost 3 foot long, or it is 3 foot long. So anyway, all right, that's going to do it for this video. Been a pretty productive weekend. I got some other stuff done also that I didn't film. So I've gotten, at least I'm moving forward this weekend instead of, I feel like I've been moving backwards. So I try not to think of everything I need to do, just concentrate on what I am doing. So I do, next weekend, I hope to be able to get to my weed eating down there at the building so I can rearrange some stuff down there. So I'm glad you're able to watch the video, and hope you come back. And we'll see you again next time. God bless.